Mhm.
And there we go. There's Booker.
There's
There's Booker
Booker.
T. We're gonna
Mhm.
sidebar real quick because we know you love Booker. You love Charmel.
Oh,
Charmel
yeah. They're
on
my
this
friends.
on this episode, Madussa, Charmel says we had no idea what the hell was going on when Vince
I
Russo
believe her.
named my husband as the guy that was going to wrestle Jeff Jarrett later in the
I
night. He
believe it.
Booker T says I found out 10 minutes before it happened that I was going to win the world title.
Well,
They
that's
a-
okay.
they asked him, and I want your perspective.
Well, okay.
1992, 1992 in Baltimore, Ron Simmons body slams Vader and becomes the
Uh-huh.
first black man to win the world title in WCW and
Yes.
JCP. Booker T here in 2000 becomes only the second black man to ever win this world title. Booker
Mm.
T on the show, when was asked, why do you think it took so long for you to win the world title, Booker? He says, because I was black. Madusa?
Hmm. Well, back then I'm gonna have to side with Booker. I really am. Because back then was a lot of racist people and situations and in wrestling. In fact, I think one dude that was very racist was Bill Watts. He
Indeed.
had a lot of choice lot huh?
Indeed. He was definitely
Oh,
racist.
indeed.
Why it's why
I
he
thought you
got
said
fired.
Dundee.
No,
Oh,
it's
well,
why he
of
got
course.
fired.
He made comments. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't a very nice guy, and he just spoke his mind about, black people and whatnot. And it was just he was a fucking pig, man. And I didn't like him because of his racial slurs. And I just, if I could have cold cocked him, I probably would have. I didn't, I wasn't I heard it, but I was already walking away and I wasn't sure that I heard it. But I mean, he called Paul Heyman right to our faces as I was turning, however, because I thought, I don't know, maybe I chose not to hear it. I was so fucking pissed. But he called him a fucking piece of something Jew, you piece of shit Jew boy or something. I don't know, something bad. And then called me a bitch of a C word, something, something. And I mean, right to our faces. Like, I mean, I was already leaving, I guess, and Paul was hot. And so I wouldn't put it past him. And so for first Ron Simmons and then Booker, I mean, finally, you know what I mean? And again, we have more and more beautiful people in our industry that are so talented that it shouldn't matter your freaking, your race, your color, your anything, your religion, and but it still plays a part with some people. And I feel that these are the older people. They're still locked up in the old ways in the good old boys club. So fuck them and fuck them fucking train they ran in on.